What's going on, guys? So this is strictly front wheel drive. It is currently about 6 something in the morning. I'm on my way to work. If you caught my last video, I realized that my girlfriend's laptop has a better editing software than I did on my PC, so it's a lot faster, a lot quicker. I was able to do last night's video in literally about maybe an hour. That's editing, including the thumbnail and all that. So I'm just gonna be using that from now on. She's not using it as much. It's just gonna be a lot easier for me. It's all good. We're gonna do what we have here. So I'm on my way to work. I'm gonna stop at the Double D's. The Double D's to get some coffee and possibly a bagel. I really enjoy a sesame seed bagel in the morning with cream cheese. Just helps get the morning started. So let's chat a little bit about the car. I know you guys, the last time you saw it was together and I was doing a video showing it and all that, and all of a sudden you see an engine bay that I'm painting. Well, since that video, I took the car apart. I decided it was getting cold. I said, you know what, I'm gonna stuff it in there, I'm gonna take the engine out, and I'm just gonna start working on it, start switching all the parts over from the other hatch. The engine is all done, the transmission's on it, clutch is in and all that stuff. I got my ride wire harness now. The only thing that's stopping me from putting the engine in is the clear coat problem that I had, but today after work I'm gonna correct that. I'm going to start sanding with 400 grit today, wet sand, and just get it scuffed up. I'm just going to repaint. I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to repaint it, re-clear it. I'm going to make sure that there's more ventilation this time, and I'm going to make sure that I have my gun is completely clean after I do the base coat, because I think what happened was I was using all prep to clean the gun, and I didn't think. This is my first time painting, guys. I never painted before. I've never done anything with any paint gun except for, like I said, the last time I painted the hatch, and I used acetone last time, I think it was, or no, I used paint thinner, and I didn't have any paint thinner left. So I was just using the all prep thinking that was gonna work, and all I was doing was gelling up the paint or the clear coat and all that stuff in the cup, and it just wasn't working well. So I found some acetone I had there, started using that actually worked. So I'm gonna start using acetone to clean the gun and see if that actually makes a difference. Once I use the acetone to clean the gun, after I think it was after I did the base coat, because I started using the all prep and it wasn't working right. No, yeah, I did use the all prep when I did the base coat. After I did the base coat, and then that's probably what I think happened. Bear with me, guys, I'm like holding the phone at the same time. I think that's probably what happened, is I left some of the all prep still in the gun. It was still in there because it doesn't evaporate as quick, and it might have got mixed in with the clear, and when I sprayed the clear down, that's probably what happened. I had a couple spots of all prep that got trapped in there. That's probably why it turned yellow. It just had a little reaction there. So it's a mistake. I have to take that L, and I got to take it right on the chin and just fucking keep moving forward. I get so pissed off at times because, you know, I'm limited on time, especially with my work schedule. And when I get things done, I try to do my best, especially with the car, and try to go in detail. And to have stuff like this happen is just a major step back for me, because now it's just a couple more days of prepping I got to do, and then it's another full day of painting that I got to do. So it just sucks, you know. Mostly I only have weekends to do this stuff, you know, because of my work schedule, but the bills got to get paid, and you know, the hobbies, unfortunately, they come last in my life, unfortunately. So I just try my best and try to get it done. And I'm trying to learn to do things on my own. I don't want to have to rely on somebody to paint my car. I don't want to have to rely on somebody to build my engine for me. I don't see a reason why, you know, we can't learn these things, you know what I mean? There's so many videos out there. There's so many forums on the internet that we can read up. I'm pretty sure you know at least 2 people that paint, even if it's not professionally, or you know 2 people that mess with engines and this and that, and all it takes is a quick question of, you know, hey, how did you figure this out when you did it? You know what I mean? You know, I'm not saying go nag people, you know what I mean? Don't go start bothering people left and right, but you know, there's videos out there, there's information all over the internet for anything you need to do, whether it's engine related, whether it's transmission related, whether, you know, paint related, it's all out there. Electrical, it's all out there. It just depends on really what your motivation is and how hard you want to work, you know what I mean? Unfortunately for me, everything I've learned, I've never asked anybody. I've always looked up videos, because just personally, I feel like when I ask somebody, I'm kind of like, I kind of get that vibe that I'm like, you know, not to say bothering them, but I don't like I think for me that's like the easy way out, because when I was learning in school, it was never easy. They wouldn't just give you the answer. You would have to, you know, find the answer for yourself. You know, they would teach you hands-on, but it wasn't like the teacher was there like 100%. You know, you'd have to kind of figure things out on your own, and and I like that. You know, I like trying to figure things out on my own, because at the end of the day, when I figured it out, nobody can say that somebody did this for me or did that for me. I did it on my own. I researched. I did, you know, I did this, I did that, and I love that feeling. Right? It's a feeling of accomplishment. And I don't think if somebody were to be there to hold my hand, I don't think it would be such a satisfying feeling. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I try to learn, you know, different things every day and stuff like that. So even though the engine bay came out the way it did, yeah, I'm upset, but I just you gotta kind of take it with it's another learning experience, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna suck it up, sand it, and repaint it, re-clear it, and hope for the best. What I am gonna do to save myself some time is I'm gonna probably tape off the whole entire front radiator support and a couple spots where I don't want to repaint, and just tape all that stuff off. That way it's less for me that I have to paint, because those spots aren't really going to get seen because they're going to be covered by the bumper and all that stuff. But as far as like the top of the radiator support and the inside of the engine bay, I want to do all that over, just so I could get that done, so I could take the paint booth down and get to, you know, doing the engine. I was going to focus on the engine for a while and walk away from the engine bay, but even though I get mad, I just can't walk away. I don't know if you guys can relate. Like, you know, you get mad and you want to walk away, but it's like, nah, you know, I want to get that done. I want to get, you know, it's just how I am. But so yeah, I'm just gonna suck it up and do it, and hopefully the second time around things go a little bit better. I'm gonna take a little bit more time, because I was reading up, especially on the paint. You have at least up to 24 hours before you can spray the clear on it before it's too late. So if I would have knew that from before, I probably would have took my time cleaning the gun a lot more. So I'm just gonna take my time, basically. All right, guys, I gotta go get my coffee, and I'll do a little updates throughout the day and check in with you guys and show you what I got going on. I'm kind of happy now that I got the laptop. Now I can make random videos and vlog more. Is that what it's called? Vlog or vlog? Vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. And guy just let me by. What a good Samaritan. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just give you guys small updates, and that way there's more content and all that. Back in the truck again. I just got out of work. I got out of work a little early, so I'm gonna go get the things that I need to get done, or get the things that I need to get done when I need to get done. If that makes any sense. I'm super happy to drive the Trailblazer again because I have power steering again. Yay! Yeet! If you haven't driven a Trailblazer or any truck, SUV without power steering, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. So I'm glad I got the cooler in and got that all plugged in and it's all working. So I'm trying to think in my head what would be the best place to get the supplies that I need. I know I need acetone and I need at least 400 grit sandpaper. I'm thinking about going to Harbor Freight and getting it there. But then again, there's a chance that I might walk out of there with more than what I'm going in there for. So I'm not sure if I should go there or not. But I think that's my best shot to get some cheap stuff there. If not, I'll hit the local AutoZone down the street. I know for a fact they have at least a gallon of, or not a gallon, at least a quart size, I think, of acetone. Because I'm not gonna need much. I'm just gonna need enough to clean it out, and that stuff melts down the paint and the clear pretty well and cleans it all out. So Harbor Freight was a fail. They didn't have 400 grit sandpaper like I wanted. This light is terrible. I don't understand how the sun can be out blaring, but it's not even hot out. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm just gonna head to the paint store. I know they have what I need there, and just get the stuff there. All right, guys. So I just left the my local paint shop here. I got some 400 grit and some more masking tape that I'm gonna need for masking off the spots that I won't be repainting. Because, like I said in the previous video, I'm not gonna be painting the whole engine bay again. Well, the engine bay itself, yeah, I'm gonna be doing again, but a lot of parts of the radiator support and the outside stuff for that, I'm not gonna be doing it. I don't want to do it again. I've had enough with it. That's it. I'm not doing it again. I'm just gonna paint the important spots, and mainly because the spots that I'm not gonna paint actually came out pretty decent. They do have sort of a yellow tint, but it's not anything that anybody's gonna notice. And plus, it's gonna be hidden with the bumper and all that stuff, and all those spots you're not gonna see unless the car's all apart anyway. So I want to focus on the spots that are gonna be majorly seen, especially when I pop the hood. And going this way, that are majorly gonna be seen, and then just I don't know, this guy wanted to go the opposite way, I guess. So whatever, dude. Whatever makes you happy. So yeah, now I'm gonna go home and we're gonna get started. I'm gonna get me a bucket of some nice water, some warm water, and get to work down there. I don't have the heater going because my propane died. I was just using it to heat up the garage after the paint, and it ran out. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna have heat while I'm doing it, but it's gonna be in the garage, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. All right, guys, I got the tripod set up in here. I got my go-go juice. I got some sandpaper that I'm gonna be sanding. I'm gonna be cutting them in sections. Got some gloves going on here. Harbor Freight gloves. The heavy duty ones are the best gloves that I've found so far on the cheap. Especially for stuff like this or mechanicking, they last pretty good. They're pretty durable. And if you don't break them, you can use them again. Just in case you don't know how to rip sandpaper without making a mess of it. Usually if you just fold it once back and forth, it tends to create a nice even rip for you. I'm just gonna soak it up in some water here. I got a bucket of warm water. Just soak it up, but soak it a little bit. Get the paper nice and wet. And I'm gonna keep the bucket close to me. Like I said, the areas that I'm not gonna be sanding are basically the front here. The top I'm gonna be sanding, the front of it is gonna get maxed off. This whole area right here is gonna get maxed off, all that. The outside here is gonna get maxed off, but everything inside the engine bay is gonna get sanded down. Really, there's nowhere to just start, but to just start.